Hello, Gemini, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus signs, and cross watchers. This is your week ahead reading for whenever you are finding it. If you're watching along as I post because you're subscribed, this will be for the week of June 17th to the 23rd, 2024. So let's dive into it. We're going to pull 6 cards, 2 rows of 3. First card out is Justice. Okay, we're seeing results. We are seeing finally the tables are turning, and any relationship that you put a lot of energy and effort into in the past that was unpaid, or any work that you were done that was unpaid or unseen, not met with the other party giving as much as you were giving, the tables are turning and they're beginning to see you for who you are. Work that you've done in the past that has gone unpaid, unnoticed, is starting to not only be noticed and paid, but you're also receiving a lot of blessings to make up for all of the hard work that you've put in the past that went unnoticed, unpaid. So I love that that card is coming out for you. By the way, happy birthday to any of you whose birthday it might be. Let's see what else comes out. Okay, we had a lot of cards just pop out. The Magician. Oh my gosh, Gemini. This is definitely a week where ambitions, goals, and dreams seem to be taking form in your physical life. I wouldn't be surprised if there is quite a bit of success coming towards you at this time, acknowledgement for what you've been doing, and dreams and goals being realized, things on your vision board being scratched off, things on your to-do list being struck through, like it's completed, checked off. There we go. We have the 9 of Coins coming out upright. Oh my gosh, all of this whole top row of cards is just so positive for you, Gemini. This shows financial blessings and abundance, having enough money left over at the end of the day, enough resources and energy left over at the end of the day to just enjoy your life. You know, it's not all work, no play this week. I feel like a lot of you are granting yourself time to enjoy things like reading a book or watching a TV show, playing a video game, going out to see a ballet or theater, or going to the movie theaters, you know, those things that aren't really productive, that maybe cost a little bit of money, you're able to indulge on them again. And for some of you, it might have been quite a long time where you could get to this point and do these things guilt-free, because you may have been so focused on, well, first off, maybe you didn't have that much income, or maybe you had debts that needed to be paid off, or other things guilting you that, like, oh, I shouldn't be going out and doing this because I should be spending my time doing this other thing. However, this week we are seeing abundance coming through, and you're allowing yourself to not be all work and no play. So that is very beautiful, and this is what you've worked to achieve. This is where you wanted to go. So I love that. Keep doing what you're doing, because this energy will grow. We have the 4 of Cups coming out in reverse. Okay. So there is still a few feelings, like remnant feelings of not having what you desire, and asking the universe, you know, when will this be mine? I'm seeing desire. I am seeing wanting to purchase quite a bit, wanting to upgrade quite a bit of your life, but, you know, where's the money? Where's the money? I see here, I don't know why money's coming through so strongly in your reading. I'm seeing here the need to, I see, it's so contradicting to what I just said. I was going to say the need to work hard, the need to just be in that flow and trust that this income or this extra time will keep flowing in, and you don't have to be so harsh, so stern with yourself when it comes to things like spending and doing fun things. So it's an interesting combination of energies. It feels like the old you, which was like all work, no play for a little bit, is, I'm not saying is going away, but it's balancing out with an older version of you, which maybe was all play, no work. You know, you may have flip-flop between those two personalities. I mean, you are Gemini, you know, you're represented by the twins, these two different aspects of your personality. And I feel like because we're in Gemini season, you have a lot of power, and you're harmonizing these two halves of yourself. Any area of your life where you also feel like you're split into two, I feel like that's being harmonized and really expressed at this time. For example, you could have two completely different aesthetics. Like maybe in the winter you're goth, and in the summer you're like boho chic or something, and it's like you're finding a happy medium for these two sides of yourself. Maybe you love horror movies and all things creepy, but then on the other hand, you love stuffed animals and rainbows and sunshine. You're finding a way to blend and harmonize these two sides of yourself, which is also a sign of justice. So, very beautiful. We have the Eight of Wands in reverse. The phrase, "it can't come fast enough," just popped into my head. So I'm seeing a little impatience here when it comes to that which you are trying to manifest, that which you're trying to achieve. For some of you, this could be love as well. Wanting more time, financial abundance, but also more people in your life who just really get you. And if you're single or available in some way, I feel like you're also desiring that passionate connection, and you're just sick of the typical ways of getting there, the culture that we currently have in getting there. Gemini, I'm feeling the need to meditate, cleanse away all of your worries, all of your fears, all of your frustrations, frustration with modern society, frustration with current culture that you don't agree with, frustration with not having what you want. Spirit is calling you to meditate once more, calling you to clear your mind once more. Things have been very busy in your mind. Okay, so find space, whether that is going out into the woods by yourself and just breathing and clearing away, or even, you don't even have to go out into nature. You could do this in the safety of your own home, just reducing the amount of things that not even reducing, just taking time to sit and just breathe and consciously let go and be in that energy of letting go. I don't know how to describe it. If you know, you know. If you don't, I don't know what to tell you. But your spirit guides are calling you to meditate this week, to cleanse, to release things that are stagnant, stuck in your energy. I think there's a reason why a lot of older people are very bitter. Like I've met people in their 70s, 80s who are still hiking, traveling, enjoying their lives, and I've also met people the same age who act like they're falling apart. They can't move. They can't do anything. Their life is over. They're very bitter, very resentful. And I feel like that energy that we are all familiar with. We've all met older people who are very bitter and resentful. It comes from not taking the time to clear your energy. You're going to have a bad experience with almost everything in life. That favorite friend of yours is going to piss you off one time. A certain culture that you might have enjoyed may piss you off one time, and you can let that completely taint and soil what your perspective is when it comes to that, and then allow those tainted, shadowy energies to just spread all across your life like a plague, and suddenly everything makes you miserable. Or you can take the time to actively, consciously release, let go, and look at things with fresh eyes again. Spirit is saying release, let go of the negativity. Okay, take time to meditate because you've been very busy. You've been keeping yourself very distracted and working hard on certain ambitions, goals, and dreams. And the fact that you're working hard even, and there are things that you don't have, frustrates you to no end. There's always going to be things that you don't have because you're a mortal human. And in this human experience, we only have such a capacity to consciously focus on things, to hold things in our reality. We can't experience everything all at once unless we are in our highest form as our highest self. And that's not a bad thing that we can't experience everything all at once consistently. I mean, you can have that experience of I am energy, like everything all at once. People experience that in very deep meditations, for example. But it's not realistic to expect yourself to hold that energy for long periods of time. And Spirit is saying you can work your way up to being in that energy through meditation. And in the meantime, acceptance is the key to happiness here. Accept that, there's only so much you can experience in this lifetime. Only so much that you can hold your conscious intention towards. I'm getting very philosophical energies from a lot of you as well. Your final card out was the Empress, which is complete abundance and happiness. Wealth is looking fantastic this week. Can I just say that? Because Nine of Coins is coming out on top of the Empress. Some of you may be asking for a raise, receiving something like that, promotion, or even just like having a lot of success in business, side hustles, etc. Health is looking good as well. I feel like you're taking good care of yourself generally, and you're focusing on the abundance in life, focusing on what you can do as opposed to what you can't do. It's like the opposite of a victim mentality. It's a go-getter mentality. You know, you're not pointing the finger at anyone. You're taking full responsibility of your life, of the circumstances you find yourself in, and you know, that's your business. That's your doing. So you're giving yourself power. You know, that is powerful, because what you attract to your reality is up to you. And that's why I'm saying, like, a lot of you are in this interesting mentality where it's like, okay, well, if I want to experience more wealth, more abundance, I'm just going to make it happen. I don't know how to describe it. It's just like this trust that you can manifest anything you can. It takes years to get to this mentality, honestly. So it is really hard to describe. And in fact, I might not be at this place myself, which is why I'm finding it hard to describe. But you guys are awesome. I love this for you. Yeah, of course, there's some minor frustrations, but this is a massive week for manifestation, seeing your dreams come to life and moving things forward. So definitely have fun with it. I'm seeing you making more time to just enjoy life this week with like little things, books, little luxuries, going to the movie theater, things like that. So I'll see you guys for the next one. Definitely watch for your sun, moon, rising, and Venus signs to get the fullest overview of this week ahead. Like this video, comment how it resonated down below, and subscribe if you've not already. If you want a personal reading with me one-on-one, the link to that is always in the description box, spiritpsychic.org. I also offer my intention oils there and spiritual life coaching sessions there, so check it out. Bye-bye.